welcome back to another comparison video, this time between the Blistex Orange Mango Blast Lip Balm and the Chapstick Mango Sunrise. So let us get started. First off, format-wise, these are both sticks. They both have the same amount in them, so totally equitable to each other that way. Packaging-wise, they're both pretty good, but I like the color scheme better on this one. It's more eye-catching. It's easier to find at a quick glance just because of the bright colors. The only thing I don't like with the packaging is that it didn't have a very good perforated edge, so it's all like scalloped and rough over here, and that the drug info is one of those you have to peel down the wrapper to view, so once you do it even once, it's never quite the same again, and then it just catches on every little thing, so that part's not so great, but other than that, I like the packaging better on this one than on this one, personally, but they're both good. They're both synthetic, although this one's sort of a hybrid synthetic since it's got some natural ingredients in it. Like, it's a beeswax product versus a petrolatum one, so it's got more of an organic base than synthetic, but it does have some synthetic things in it. This is pure synthetic, but it's chapstick, what do you expect? This one is not limited edition, you can always find this one, whereas this was limited edition to the Tropical Paradise collection early this spring. The amount of product you get in both of these is 0.15 ounces. Shelf life on them, I don't believe this one has an expiration date, whereas this one does and is good till October of 2016. Still pretty decent though, and I think that's just because of the SPF in it. And that's when the SPF is no longer as effective, but beyond that, I think it's still okay to use. They're both pretty sturdy, although this has a slightly sturdier cap than this one, because this one is a little bit wiggly when you squeeze it, so I mean, feasibly, if you worked at it, you could break that one, whereas the chapstick cap, it's a thicker plastic, and yeah, there's really not much give there at all. This has SPF, this one I don't believe has any in it. Yeah, I'm not seeing any listed, so that's a point for this one that this does not have. This one does have a bit of medication, but not the tingly type of medication, whereas this is just plain chapstick. Scent-wise, I feel this is more true to the scent name, flavor name, than this one is, because this one claims to be Mango Sunrise, but smells just like orange juice. This one claims to have orange in it, but as well as mango, and I do smell both of those scents in it, so another point to this one. Color-wise, they both go on clear, but one has a colored wax and the other does not. This is just a very natural colored wax versus this sort of peachy, pale wax. Flavor-wise, this doesn't really have one, versus this one actually has a good amount of flavor to it that lingers, and it just tastes really good. It tastes both like what the scent claims to be, as well as a very sweet taste on top of that. Consistency-wise, they're both on the thicker side, but I think this is a bit thicker than the chapstick, and has a richer feel to it. This feels more closely resembling a luxury lip balm than this one, but again, this is indeed just a chapstick, so it's like, you get what you pay for, although this, you find it right next to it in the store, so I feel like you get more bang for your buck with this one. Moisturization-wise, I feel like this also is more effective than the chapstick, but the chapstick works well too, don't get me wrong. Chapstick is one of my old mainstays that is always in my collection, because when all else fails, go to chapstick. Generally, chapstick will fix everything, but this, I was actually amazed at just how effective it was and how quickly, so there's that. Shine factor, I think they're both about the same in that they have a satiny finish. They're not super shiny or glossy or anything, but there's a little tiny bit of a shine, so there's that. Longevity-wise, I feel like they kind of flip on each other, because while this one, the scent lingers way longer than the actual lip balm does, this one, the scent fades quicker, but the actual lip balm stays longer. So it's like they're sort of crisscrossed here on which thing lasts longer, and if they could just get together on that and pair up, that'd be great. But they're both good. And with the drink test, I feel like this stands up a bit better to a drink than this does, although, like I said, they're both thicker lip balms, so there's still very much something there with both of these, even after you drink something. So there's that. And one other thing worth note is that I feel like this one, it didn't take much doing for the actual stick to break, and now it's stuck in the up position. Luckily, I didn't put it way high up or I'd be screwed right now. But, yeah, that happened shortly after getting it. And every time I use it, it's just stuck every time I have to screw it up. Versus this one, you know, I'm kind of good at telling which ones are going to have that problem, which ones aren't. Every once in a while I get surprised by one, but this one doesn't strike me as one that's going to have that problem, so that's another point for it there too. Ultimately, it's about a tie for me with these two, but if I had to pick one above the other just as a tiebreaker sort of thing, I think I would personally go with this above the Chapstick. But that's just my own opinion. You're allowed to have your own as well. So anyway, that's about all I have to say here. So as usual, if you liked the video, click the like button. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Leave comments down below. And until next time, bye!